This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
You know, you hit it big with the role of Shane Walsh on AMC's The Walking Dead. When filming it, did you think this was going to be as big as it ended up being?
Man, that's a good question, man. Kurt, right before Walking Dead, my life had really changed. I had gotten in some trouble in Los Angeles, and I kind of made a decision in my life that I was going to really try to change my life for the better and stop doing a lot of the things that were winding me up in trouble. I was going to really commit to my work and really commit to your niece, Erin, get married. And I got married right after season 1. When I read that script of The Walking Dead, it was unlike anything I'd ever read before. I think Frank Darabont wrote something that, I was never really into zombies or anything like that, but there was just something about that world that was so honest and so true. And I thought, man, what an amazing character for this guy, Shane. That you meet him, he's like having a good conversation with his best friend. They're having a couple of burgers, sharing a pile of ketchup with their French fries. He's giving him advice on his wife. And I knew that within the course of 2 seasons, he was going to sleep with his friend's wife, try to kill his friend. Like, you knew all these places were going to go. And I look at that like on a ship, like they're buoys along the water of like these places that I know I'm going to be able to hit with this character. This guy's going to be able to really lose his mind in front of the audience. And, when I first auditioned for that show, I auditioned for Rick, and, Frank Darabont really didn't know which role to sort of like focus on me with. And I said, look, man, I can make this easy on you. I want to play Shane. He said, Shane's not going to be around that long. And, for me, man, I didn't care at all. I read that monologue about, women and not turning off the lights. And I saw that, where this guy was headed. And I didn't know, whether the show was going to be successful or not. That was sort of, I never really think in those terms, but I knew that I could say something with that part. And I knew that I could, my heart could get into it. And I could find some empathy for this guy. And I knew people would kind of hate him. And I dug that.
Well, you weren't there long, but you certainly knocked it out of the park with that character. And
I appreciate you saying that, man.
It's the one reason my wife can't wait to watch this as soon as we're done recording. So with that,
that's where I say, what's up, man?
Well, you've done a lot of guest spots and work with shows that have only lasted 1 season. Is there one of those that stands out in your mind? And did any of those experiences make you question being an actor, John?
No, you mean shows that got canceled and stuff like that?
Yeah, just cut off.
Man, I'm so grateful to be doing anything. I really try to, I don't know about you guys, I really try to not be too result, oriented. I can't do anything about, whether the audience comes to see it or whether reviewers like it. For me, it's about the people I'm in the box with on the day, the crew and the cast. We're making it like, dude, making sure everybody, feels respected and everybody feels like that they're putting their best work there and that we're doing something special that day. And I just want to go home at the end of the day and know I left it all on the field. I go home most days kicking myself, punching myself, talking about how big of an idiot, what I missed. I'm always looking for what didn't work. It's just kind of my nature, sadly. But I think that, like, every experience, there's movies that I've done and shows that I've done that I don't think anybody's seen, but I take, unbelievable, I got so much from those experiences because I think at the end of the day, I don't know how you guys feel, Kurt. I don't know how you feel about this with your career, but I think at the end of the day, man, it's all about the people you meet. It's about the relationships you make, your family, your friends. And I think we're so blessed to be, people who have followed our dreams. And, I think the success is not about, again, sort of where we arrive or what we've done. It's about the relationships we've made along the way and the respect that we've earned, the challenges we've overcome, the things that we've done sort of together as a group. And man, I just feel super lucky to be doing it. So I was never, if a show got canceled, I was lucky to be there in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.